What's up, everybody? What's going on, my TTG fam? How are you all doing here this evening? What's up? What's up? What's up, guys? Welcome to the True Trading Group live stream. We've got a nice live stream in store for you guys here today. I've got some special guests that I'm going to be bringing on to introduce to all of you that have some things they would like to share. Hope you guys enjoy my thumbnail. All right, tonight I'm Larry King. In case you guys haven't noticed, I'm not Michael Edward tonight. Tonight I'm Larry King, as I'm going to be interviewing a couple of TTG members right here on the YouTube channel. Today was a small green day for me, guys. I made some money on EBON. Nothing to write home about. I was able to catch kind of a nice little bull flag breakout on EBON today. Got to profit target number 2, did not quite get to profit target number 3. So just kind of took my profits from the day today and just kind of kept it moving. But I have a handful of guests that are going to be coming on here that have some amazing accomplishments and milestones that I want them to discuss with you and kind of share their journey with you. So we have a lot to go over here tonight. I'm really excited. And new all-time highs on the overall markets. Dow, S&P, new all-time highs. NASDAQ, again, still very far from those all-time highs. I don't expect those all-time highs to be tested in the NASDAQ for quite a while. But new all-time highs today on the SPY as we get closer and closer to 4,000 on the S&P. There has never been a better time for you guys to be in chat as the markets are ripping to new all-time highs. There's never been a better time. There really hasn't. You know, the volatility continues. The action still continues. You have the overall markets pushing to all-time highs. And if you guys caught my live stream last night, this is why it's very important for you guys to subscribe to the channel and turn on your notifications if you are here for the first time. Because last night on my live stream, we went over some specific levels on the SPY. And I was talking about the low 390s being a buyable pullback area that I expected support down in low 390s. And today we started off gapping up. We were like 395, 394 in the SPY. And then we pulled all the way down to 392. And then we just did a complete absolute reversal, ripped straight from 392 right to new fresh all-time highs as the SPY went well over 396. As we are now a stone throw away from 4,000 on the S&P or 400 on the SPY. Absolutely incredible, guys. There's never been a better time for you guys to get your butts in chat and be part of the TTG family. So if you guys are here for the first time, subscribe to the channel, turn on your notifications, and of course, smash that like button. My name is Michael Edward. It is not Larry King. I'm kidding. It is Michael Edward. I'm the head trader at True Trading Group, guys. I began my career working at a fund in New York City. They did not let me touch $1 of their money until I went through their educational training program. I have simplified that education experience, and I've created a curriculum that helps teach my TTG members how to trade stocks and options, whether they're day trading or swing trading. And I share with you golden nuggets and bits and pieces of that education for free on this YouTube channel. And I talk about trade ideas, trade recaps, general market commentary, question Q&A sessions that I do on these live streams 6 days a week. So you guys want to make sure that you go ahead and subscribe to the channel and turn on your notifications to make sure you guys never miss out on any of the golden nuggets that I share with you. Okay, we have a variety of different trading styles and strategies that are implemented in True Trading Group. It's not just me, 6 other moderators that are calling out trades, that are providing mentorship and moderating the chat. And it's important for me to let people know that are here for the first time that when I mean it's not just me, it's not just, hey, you got to do what I do or else. There's a lot of different moderators that implement different styles and different strategies. So whether you're a day trader, you're a swing trader, you do options, you do stocks, you do small caps, mid caps, large caps, you name it, we trade it in True Trading Group, and there's something in there for everybody. So like I said, subscribe, turn on those notifications, and of course, guys, smash that like button because I have some treats in store for you guys here today. All right. So what I want to know here, real quick, guys, go ahead if this is your very first time joining a True Trading Group live stream. I want you guys to go ahead and type the letter I in chat right now, this is your very first live stream with your trading group, or if you are not a member. All right, if you're not a member or it's your first time joining a live stream, go ahead and type the letter I in chat right now. Nice. Alan Rosenfeld just joined the group last night. Alan, welcome to the family, brother. We got Vivian B, Stephen Albin, Ricky Hare, Joel Cologne, Patrick McCain, Edmar Costa, Marcel Busan, Vadim Maklis, Samantha Block, Mitchell Garcia, Just Hat, BSK, Joe Dre, Natalia Pearson, Ray Willis, Azma Hajaj, Mary Kemp, Ed EDP, Emily Phillips, Ron Gibson, Jay Blick, Justin, Ivan Vialis, Crystal Rose, Eric Kemper. Nice. Nelson N just joined last night. Nelson, welcome to the family. Chris Ferreira, Jose Lee, Val Kills is not a member yet. I like the emphasis on the yet with an exclamation point. Nick Santana, not a member yet, but soon though, 100%. SIU Investigator. We got QP, Andrew Gunnison. We got HB. Oh, Catacosa, welcome to the family. Catacosa just became a member. Welcome to the TTG fam. We got AMR SHM, not yet a member. Mark Invest. Dennis just joined last night as well. Dennis, welcome, welcome, welcome. We got Riley Adama. We got Perkinson John Baptiste. We got May Hill. Awesome. Awesome. Beautiful. Issa Shahin as well. Alex Paul. All right, good, beautiful. Protocol. Nice. We got a lot of non-TTG members that are joining us here tonight on this live stream, or people that are here that are joining the TTG live stream for the very first time. I welcome all of you. Subscribe, turn on those notifications, and yes, of course, smash that like button, guys. I always give you golden nuggets of free information on these live streams. So you want to make sure that you, A, join, and B, pay attention. Okay, because there are bits and pieces of education and lessons that you guys are going to learn on all these live streams that you can implement as early in your trading as tomorrow. Now, keep in mind that what you guys are going to learn on these live streams, it's a small fraction of what you guys get as a full-time member going through the education, but nonetheless, these lessons can drastically improve on your trading, and that's where the majority of my TTG fam have found us starting off on a live stream. So you guys are in for a treat here tonight. All right, what I'm going to do here right now, guys, I'm going to start things off. I'm going to give some time for people to log on. Okay, I'm going to give some time for people to log on. I've got a great live stream in store for you. I've got 3 guests, actually, not just one. I've got 3 guests that want to share some really great information and stories with you that I think is crucial for you all to hear, because I've got some different guests that all come from different walks of life and are all at different moments or different points in their trading careers and in their journey. And I think it's very beneficial for you guys to hear from some TTG members directly, and you guys can really really kind of get a feel for and kind of vibe with and understand and relate to some of the stories and where some of these people are in their trading career. I think you guys can relate to a lot of their struggles and a lot of their successes as well. And I think it's very helpful and beneficial for you guys to hear from your peers. So we got a really great live stream in store for you tonight. So without any further ado, all right, I don't want to waste any more time because we got a lot to get into here tonight. The floor is yours. Ask me questions. I'll take some questions for a little while I give time for people to log on and join us on the stream. And then I'll be going ahead and I'll be bringing on our guests from the day that I want to go over with you guys in the live. So go ahead, guys, fire away. Ask me questions. The world is your oyster. Can PG help me with my March Madness bracket? Unfortunately, I cannot help you with your March Madness bracket. Thoughts on CHP? I own CHP in my long-term portfolio under $24. I don't remember the exact price I got. It's like 23 and change. I bought CHBT in my long-term portfolio the other week at 23 and change. What do I think of a prop trading firm that uses a ton of leverage? Well, you see, prop trading firms used to be able to actually offer you a lot better leverage before 08 and 09. Now you got some regulations that have changed. You got, a lot of people you have to become or you have to be licensed with a broker dealer now in order to get bigger leverage. What do I think about them? You can get more leverage than you would with a traditional brokerage, but the prop trading firms are going to take a percentage of your profit. Now, depending on how good of a trader you are and how big of a trader you are, it is negotiable. But those firms could take anywhere from 5% of your profits to 20% of your profits, depending on the relationship that you have with them and your performance as a trader. So, what do I think about them? I think if you want to use the leverage, okay, but I mean, you're still going to get leverage with your broker. You just won't get as much. You could get more leverage if you're working for like a broker dealer. Why Ruby? What caused that blow up today? What caused the blow up today for Ruby? Ruby actually published some data for one of their cancer treatments, and that stock had a nice little pop off of that news from today. Any thoughts on investing in the cannabis market? A ton of thoughts. Do it. The U.S. cannabis market, I'm extremely bullish on. My biggest position that I hold in my long-term portfolio in the cannabis space is Cureleaf. That's ticker symbol CURLF. And then my second biggest position is Green Thumb, GTBIF. Those are the two of my largest cannabis holdings. If those stocks do pull in, I'm going to be buying more. So if those stocks do pull back, significantly, I will buy more. It is, my opinion, inevitable. When we get some regulation lifted in the United States on a federal standpoint, it is inevitable, in my opinion, when these companies are able to actually uplist to a major exchange. The reason why I don't hear a lot about the U.S. cannabis companies is because they trade over the counter. They are not allowed in the United States to trade on the New York Stock Exchange or any main listed exchange because it is still federally illegal to operate in the cannabis space or touch the cannabis plant. So it's actually this weird, messed up, stupid loophole where you actually have Canadian companies, Organigram, Tilray, Kronos, Canopy, that list on the U.S. stock exchanges. But the U.S. companies don't. Because for the Canadian companies, it's not federally illegal for them to operate in the cannabis space or touch the cannabis plant, but it is for the U.S. companies still. So it's a stupid loophole. That's why liquidity is far less in the U.S. companies because they trade on the OTC. You cannot. A lot of hedge funds are not going to be able to buy the U.S. cannabis companies. All your Robinhooders are not going to be able to buy the U.S. cannabis companies. You can't buy OTCs on Robinhood. Most hedge funds, mutual funds, pension funds, most of them can't buy OTCs. And that's a problem for those stocks currently. But once they uplist and there's some deregulation that occurs, you're looking at, I think, insane multiple expansion on those companies, and the revenue that these companies are doing, the growth these companies are experiencing, the profit these companies are generating, absolutely triumph the Canadian companies. The Canadian companies cannot hold a torch to the U.S. companies. Cureleaf, Green Thumb, Trulieve, these companies are dominating from a numbers standpoint the Canadian companies. It's not even close. But yet the Canadian companies are trading at higher multiples because they're listed on a major exchange. Everybody can buy them. Not everybody can buy the U.S. companies. And even with that being said, you have these cannabis companies that over the last 9-10 months have gone up 100, 200, 300% in the last several months. Okay, in the last several months. So even with that being the case, those stocks are still performing very well. Now imagine what will happen when everyone can buy Cureleaf. Cureleaf is now the largest cannabis company based on their earnings report that they just put out a few days ago. Okay, what do you think is going to happen when every hedge fund, every mutual fund, every Robinhooder, everybody is able to buy Cureleaf? I think when that actually finally happens, you're going to actually see some selling pressure in the Canadian names because you have any market participant that wants exposure to cannabis that may be limited or restricted from buying an OTC stock. They have to buy Tilray, Aurora, Kronos, and Organigram, and all those companies, instead of buying what, in my opinion, are far better companies. Okay, far better companies. And also, if you guys are interested in investing in the cannabis space, if you are interested in investing in the cannabis space, do not forget we do have the leading cannabis voice in the cannabis space, guys, when it comes to trading that, and that's the Wolf. That's Jason Spatafor, the Wolf of Wheat Street. My TTG fam, you all know him very, very well, obviously. And there is no one that knows the cannabis space better than the Wolf. Okay. You guys, a lot of people come on here and they ask me, what my thoughts are on particular stocks, and they look at me as a form of a mentor, and they ask me, Mike, what do you think about this stock? What do you think about this stock? And really, when it comes to the cannabis sector, I will not buy or sell a single share of the cannabis sector without first consulting the Wolf. All right. I actually want to know real quick, guys, my TTG fam, I want to know right now, have you made money with the Wolf? I want you guys to sound off in chat right now if you guys have made money with the Wolf on a lot of his pot stock plays. I want you guys to sound off in chat if you've been getting some good guidance on the cannabis front from Jason, the Wolf of Wheat Street. So go ahead, guys, right there, and just kind of sound off and comment in chat. All right, while I go ahead and look for the next question. All right, next question. I made money with all the TTG Elite moderators. Nice, Summit Va, awesome. Beautiful. Look at all these comments. I love it. Let's see. Mike, what's the best strategy when a stock halts after a good movement? What is the best strategy when stocks halt after good movement? The best strategy is, first of all, you have to have hotkeys or hot buttons if you're going to be trading stocks that halt. That's first and foremost. So if you're trading one of those fast-moving small caps that has the volatility circuit breaker halts, you have to make sure you can get in and out of those trades very quickly. If you can't, those stocks can pop and drop in the split second. And if you're not able to execute trades quickly, you're going to miss your window and you might get caught in a halt. But only this time, you might get caught in a halt going the opposite direction. And that's no bueno. Right? So make sure that you have hotkeys. That's first and foremost. Second, when it comes to halts, I think that when it comes to trading halts, I don't like to chase stocks coming out of halts. I like to try to buy pullbacks coming out of halts. So the best strategy that I implement when I'm trading stocks that are halting is the first thing I do is when the stock is halted, I spend those couple minutes. Don't BS. Take those couple of minutes to do your work. Okay, identify your support levels, identify your support indicators to try to find and establish buying zones when the stock comes out of that halt. Because when the stock comes out of that halt, you are going to have to be able to react very quickly. These are not stocks that stay at one price for very long. Okay, so you need to be able to act very quickly with those hotkeys. And then, of course, we have courses and we have workshops that I've done live with my members, showing them these exact strategies. So these are stocks that I don't recommend brand new inexperienced traders trade because they are very volatile, they are very risky. But I have conducted various workshops and webinars with my members live to talk about those exact strategies and hotkeys and all of those different things. This is also why we label our alerts. Okay, this is also why we label our alerts in chat. So for those that do not know, whenever we call out an alert in chat, it is either labeled as novice, intermediate, or advanced. And that will kind of help you guys understand it. And those alerts are going to be based on volatility. They'll be based on risk. so that we don't have any completely inexperienced new traders that are going after maybe what would be considered an extremely high risk, high reward, extremely high volatile trade where they can get really whipsawed around. So that's why all of our trades are labeled, like I said, novice, intermediate, or advanced. There you guys can see a little breakdown of how our trade alerts, of how we break down and label our trade alerts. Hey, it's Ricky. Says, thoughts on Boeing? I'm on some calls. How long is this consolidation going to last, you think? Oh, man. Hey, it's Ricky. I would have loved to have seen you take profits on Boeing over last week. I would have loved to have seen you take profits on Boeing last week. That stock has made a huge move. How long will this consolidation last? I'm not sure, but for that stock to go all the way back up into the 270s, I think that was a huge move for that stock. And I would have much rather seen you take profits, Thursday and Friday as that stock was really extending. Now, you're just going to get time decayed, to death during this little consolidation. The stock has to take a little bit of a breather. The stock's made a huge run. So I don't know how long this consolidation can last. I'm bullish on Boeing long term. I'm not sure what expiration date you have. But if your expiration is sometime in the near, in the short term, you might be dealing with some pretty nasty time decay over the next couple of days. Mike, are many of your biggest wins a result of short squeezes? No. Some of my big wins are short squeezes, but a lot of my biggest wins are sometimes to the short side as well. Some of my biggest wins are actually option trades too. When you look back, like my biggest trades of this year, my biggest trade last year, my biggest trades ever, my biggest trade, like there's such a variety. I had the GameStop short last week. That was a huge trade. I've had a lot of, short squeezes that were huge trades. I've had, some put option trades that have been huge trades. I'm a very diversified trader. I'll trade anything. I'm predominantly a long trader, but I also do short. I'm predominantly an equities trader, but I also do trade options. I'm predominantly a day trader, but I also do swing trade. So I'm a very diverse trader. And I've had some pretty huge wins throughout, my career trading everything. I wouldn't say that all of my biggest wins are short squeezes. Some of them are, but some of my biggest wins are option trades. Some of my biggest wins are shorts, so it really just depends. I've got, a lot of different big wins in a lot of different types of trades. Oh, okay, good. Okay. Hey, it's Ricky. It's Ricky joining us from Twitch, actually. Welcome. Says, I got like 1,000% on Boeing last week and I went back in with some of the profits. Okay, cool. Hey, it's Ricky. Awesome. Great job, man. With, that's a huge trade on Boeing. And if you already locked in some profits, beautifully done. If you want to go back to the well on Boeing, I would say that's a huge move. So if you're bullish on Boeing, maybe go, give yourself, some time, give yourself several months out. If you're still bullish on Boeing as kind of the reopening trade kind of continues. And as airline traffic continues to pick up, which it is, airline traffic continues to pick up, these airlines, as they start to reopen a lot of these routes, because don't forget during COVID, a lot of these airlines cut back on some of the routes. As those routes reopen, you're going to get some of these airlines are going to start to re-up and go back to ordering planes. And the plane industry is a duopoly. There's only two companies that make commercial airliners, and that's Boeing and Airbus. So, if you start the airlines purchasing new planes, expect Boeing to get half of it. Is AMC back in play? Absolutely. Absolutely. Big day for AMC today. I think AMC can continue. I think AMC can easily get up into the high teens over the next couple of months or next couple of weeks, next couple of months, as the reopening trade continues to go through. Now, they do have a lot of debt, but, they're part of the reopening trade. And the news that gave AMC a boost lately was they're reopening their theaters in LA, and they plan on reopening with like 56 theaters, I think, in California. And they're planning on reopening those in the next couple of days to next couple of weeks. And that's a great sign because, not only California, out of all the states in the U.S., has had some of the strictest lockdowns. For them to open back up, they're also the most highly populated state, obviously, in the country. So to get that market back open for AMC, I think is big. New York opened up AMC theaters. And I, for one, personally think people are going to go back to the movie theaters. I think that your average person enjoys the movie theater. I mean, I do. I enjoy the movie theater. There's certain movies that you just have to see in a theater. You know, these movies are produced, directed, edited specifically for that environment and that experience, and that the visual effects and the audio effects are specifically edited and created for that environment. And I think that it's like Avengers. You got to see that in a movie theater. You know, there's some movies that just sitting on your couch doesn't cut it. So I think that, you know, as the reopening trade continues, and I think as COVID gets behind us, I do expect AMC to actually continue to do well. My thoughts on SOS. Man, why does everybody love this stock so much? It's heavily shorted, SOS. I'll take you guys to the charts real quick. So SOS is very heavily shorted. You've got a major resistance level here that the stock's going to have to get through, and it's right around $9. All right, there's your previous support. There's your resistance. You've got to get through that $9 level. And then even once you get through $9, you've got to get through this gap fill, which is $9.75. I think that a lot of inexperienced traders, if you guys don't get an education, I think a lot of inexperienced traders are really going to get their asses kicked, you know, in the months to come, because the inexperienced trader, their entire trading strategy has now become, what stock is heavily shorted? I'm going to buy it. It's a horrible trading strategy. Stocks are heavily shorted for a reason, most likely because the companies are garbage. And the business model is flawed and failing. That's the majority of the reason. You know, the majority of companies that have 40%, 50%, 60%, 70% of their float short, there's usually a really good reason why they have those short positions on them. It's not because the hedge funds that are shorting them are stupid. It's not because the hedge funds that are shorting them are wrong. And just because everyone saw what happened with GameStop, which is a 1 in 1,000 scenario, for every one GameStop short squeeze, there's 1,000 stocks that just go fade into oblivion. Just thinking that every stock that has a large short squeeze is a good trade to go long is a very poor strategy. But you have a lot of inexperienced traders that are going to do that now because of what happened with GameStop. And it's going to create such massive bag holders on some of these stocks because they're never going to sell them, because diamond hands, right? They're never going to sell them. And these companies will just go on to fade and fade off into oblivion, and you know, the short positions will be correct on them. And I'm not saying that's going to happen with SOS. You know, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that's going to happen with SOS. I honestly don't know enough about SOS as a company from a fundamental standpoint for me to make a decision or make a call to tell you I think that the shorts are wrong. I have no idea if the shorts are wrong. I don't follow this company enough to make that type of a decision or to make that type of a call on it. The reason why I'm just kind of bringing this up is just to kind of make sure you guys are aware and to beware and to be cautious of what you read on social media and what you see from someone that's posting something about, oh, this company, you know, like KMPH today. The only reason why that stock went up is because someone posted that it's 71% of the float is short. Like, that's the only reason why that stock went up. And the whole Reddit crowd just jumped on top of it. Now, institutional short sellers are very different from retail short sellers. Retail short sellers are going to cover their positions based on price movement. Institutional short sellers will cover their positions based on fundamentals. And if you have a company stock, ABCD, whatever, and it's heavily shorted not because of the chart looks extended. It's heavily shorted by these hedge funds, institutions, because they believe the business model is flawed. Okay, they believe their technology is going to fail. They believe their drug is not going to work. They think that their CEO is a moron. Like, that's why these things are shorted. So those hedge funds are not going to cover their short positions unless that fundamental reason changes. That's where GameStop was the perfect scenario. GameStop was the perfect storm because you had a shift in the fundamental thesis and the business plan of GameStop. All right, where you had a lot of people that were shorting GameStop because of the Blockbuster video model. All right. For those of you that are too young to know what Blockbuster video even is, it was how you guys watched and rented a movie before you had on demand and before you had Netflix. Okay, you would go to the video store and literally pick up a movie and take it home and rent it and then bring it back. And a lot of hedge funds and institutions were comparing GameStop's business model of the brick and mortar retail store as being the next Blockbuster. Obviously, Blockbuster went completely out of business. Netflix is a big part of that. And a lot of people viewed GameStop as their next. Why would you go to a brick and mortar retail store when you can download the video game on your Xbox console, on your PS5 console? You can just download it. Why do you have to go to GameStop to get the video game? You don't. And that's why that was so heavily shorted. Okay, that's why it was so heavily shorted. Be kind, please rewind, for those of you that are old enough. But, be careful just buying these stocks that have high short positions. You want to make sure that there's a fundamental reason why that stock may go up. Okay, just having a large short position is not enough of a reason. Oh, damn, Jimmy, really? Jimmy Benson goes, Netflix is making a Blockbuster documentary, The Ultimate Savagery. Are they really? That is so brutal. Oh, my God. That is The Ultimate Savagery. Oh, that is savage. Oh, my God, that's so savage. Oh, man. Mike, how come we're having very choppy sessions in a row? Not easy to trade. How come? I think a lot of the reason why you have such a, you've had a lot of choppiness in the markets lately is the divergence between the Dow and the NASDAQ. I think that's why you've had such a choppy session, because you guys have to remember, tech has been the weakest in the rising rate environment, and you've seen tech sell off in the rising rate environment. That makes sense. The reopening trade, the value trade, energy, financials, industrials, the reopening trade, they've led us higher, and rightfully so. And that's going to get, your Dow components have taken us higher. So you've had this very big divergence. It's a very, very big divergence between the Dow and the NASDAQ these last couple of weeks. And then the SPY is stuck right in the middle. The SPY is stuck right in the middle. So when you have such glaring strength in a lot of your Dow components and such glaring weakness in a lot of your tech components, and then a lot of these components are also trading in the S&P, you get this choppiness, you get this push and pull in the markets. And I think that's why we've had such a choppy session lately. I do think that will ease. Oh, man. Doge Buster, come on. Help us all. Help us all. Doge Buster. God damn. Oh, well, hey, at least they're open, right? At least they're open. but yeah, guys. So like I'm saying, just be careful with these stocks. Obviously, I'm getting sidetracked here, but on SOS, or I'm going off on tangents, but on SOS, 915, call that your level. That $9 area is your level. You got to get through that if that stock has a chance to give you a squeeze. I know it's got some heavy institutional short interest on it. Could it squeeze? Yes, but there's gonna have to be a reason for it. All right, gonna have to be a reason for it. All right, guys. All right, so that just about does it there for our live Q&A session. I think it's time for us to move on and get this live stream started. I've got a lot of stuff that I want to share with you. I have some guests that I want to bring on. I'm bringing on 3 guests. Okay, I'm bringing on 3 guests for you here today. And my first guest has absolutely destroyed the last couple of weeks, and has actually reached one hell of a milestone that I want to kind of bring on here for you guys. And I want everyone to give a big, warm TTG welcome, because this TTG member, and I don't mean to put you on blast, but I'm going to. Guys, this TTG member made $100,000 today and has made $300,000 in the last 2 weeks. Okay. I have seen the proof, and so has Adam Shug. It is an amazing accomplishment. I want everyone to give a big, warm welcome to TTG username. Hi, Matt. Twan, everybody give a big, warm TTG welcome. Twan, what's up, my man?
Hi, everyone. Hi, what's up, Mike?
What's going on, bro?
Hey.
Congratulations on an absolute monster run, man. Monster run, bro.
Thanks, man. It's been unreal for me too, man.
Is today your first 6-figure day?
Yeah, first 6-figure days.
Oh my God! Yes, bro. Congratulations, man. I this is just nuts. How do you feel?
Man, it's pretty unreal. Like, I think I talked to you on our one-on-one on the way back in August.
Yeah,
I'm not sure you remember, but that's when I was like, I was talking to you. Hey, I have like 80% win rate, but like somehow I still struggle. So like, you told me some like very interesting stuff, like stop losses, and then like take profit in tiers. So like those one, like I should like really have it, like putting it to this day here. And I think this is just a beginning, So
yeah, man. No, it is. I think this is going to be first of many for you, bro. And I do remember our one-on-one, and it was your accuracy and your win rate was so impressive. And it just, for you, it was a matter of risk management, and it was a matter of the 20% of the time that you're wrong on these trades. Controlling that downside is what makes all of the difference. Your win rate will take care of your P&L on its own. You just have to make sure that that 20% of the time that you manage those losses. So just absolutely incredible. Now, can you confirm for everybody on here? So it's $100,000 today, and then what, $300,000 in the last 2 weeks?
Yeah. Maybe can I share my screen? I can share my screen, right?
Oh yeah, sure. If we got Adam on, I don't know if Adam is. I think Adam's on here too. If he's Adam, can you get his screen up on here?
Okay. All right, let me see. Okay, you guys see my screen?
Yep.
All right. So this is chart log. This is something I use to track my daily trade and profit losses.
Mm-hmm.
So as you can see, I funded this account in I think it was February 25th, and then March is like the first day that I trade in this account. So like I've been on like an absolute rip, you see.
Wow.
Like
Yes, you have been on an absolute rip, my friend. Yes, you have.
like I don't know, man. And then this is today. So see here, they realize.
Absolutely incredible.
Yeah, so like this account
Absolutely
started
incredible.
with like 15K, bro.
Bro, that is amazing, dude. That is so crazy. So, listen, I'm sure there's probably so many people that are on this live right now that probably have so many questions for you. But I've got some questions for you, and obviously, congratulations. I'm so damn proud of you, man. I do remember our one-on-one, and it's like to see these numbers, man. This is just, it's like it's as amazing as you feel, and it probably has to sink in this run that you're going on. I'm so excited for you. It's not even funny. So like you've been a member of True Trading Group since June 2020,
Yeah,
right?
that's right. Yeah.
Okay. Tell me when, and well, not really, I mean, I know you, but tell our viewers a little bit about yourself. Like how long you've been a member, obviously since June 2020. But tell us a little bit about yourself. Like, were you in any groups before you joined True Trading Group? What do you think of our education platform, and how does it compare to some of the other services you've been a part of?
Yeah. So I've been in one group before. It was Investor Life. No, Investor Underground. So
Okay.
it was Nathan Mitchell, and then like he's a good trader, right? But like his style doesn't really fit my style. He's also a short seller mainly, but like how he trade doesn't really fit how I trade. So I didn't get much out of it, and then I didn't get any like, education as well. So I was like going on my own, doing research and other things. So that was when I was like really struggling. I make money and then I lost money. I make money and lost money like for about like 3 months. So I figured out, hey, this is not working. So I kind of find other groups, and then I found your live stream. Like very lucky. So like I think it was like it was a run or something, and I see, hey, like this guy trade like the same stuff that I trade, and then I do some research on my own. So like digging what you guys do and then what you guys offer, and then I just go for it, right? And then I take the education. So like I would say for the first like few months, I was like making like small gains. So I actually started this like journey pretty much with like 2K. So 2K when I joined True Trading Group, and then I grow it slowly to like 15K, and then when I have enough, I deposit into like Trade Zero to to trade what I really want. So I think like the education is amazing, man. Like I wouldn't be here today without your education, pretty much. I study like my ass off for like a few months, making small gains here and there, always being in a group, learning from everyone. So like, it's been amazing. So I think like with the money right now, I think is a result of like months of like study without any like real like big gains. So that I think this is just like the market environment that made this possible.
Yeah, and it's really, and just to touch upon, like to add on top of something that you just said that I think is very important, that everyone that's listening to this live, you all heard Tuan say to you that he studied his ass off for the first couple of months and was making small gains, and now he feels like this is all of the hard work, the time, the energy that he put into learning and perfecting his craft and learning this skill. He's now reaping the benefit of that, and it's all starting to come to fruition now. But this did not happen overnight. He did not just say, okay, I'm going to join True Trading Group, and all of a sudden I just made $100,000 because TGD is just that friggin' awesome. TGD is awesome, but you have to be willing to put in the time, the energy, and the effort to learn this skill. Tuan worked his ass off for months, okay, to get to the point where he is today. And, listen, it's not easy to get to the point where you're making 300 grand in 2 weeks or 100 grand a day. But as you can see, it is very, very possible because he is living, breathing proof of that. There's truly no limit to a trader's upside. And that's one of the most amazing things about being a trader, because you find me another profession, you can make 300 grand in 2 weeks. Find me another profession, you can make $100,000 more, okay, double the average household income in America in one day. How many other professions can you do that you're not a celebrity, a musician or a professional athlete? It's like there's not many that are out there. And that's one of the beauty things about being a trader. And I really wanted to kind of touch upon that because I know how hard you worked. And that's why I'm so excited to hear about this. When Adam told me that, we had one of our members today, I was like, oh, wow, like, who was it? And when he told me, and that's when I was like, I saw that when we did our one-on-one, I'm like, what? I was so excited, man. I need to confirm though, because I heard something. You started with $2,000?
Yeah, 2,000.
Oh my God. Bro, that is nuts.
Yeah,
that is nuts. All right, so now you've got to tell. Go ahead. So yeah, in 10 months?
I mean, like, yeah, 10 months, here and there, a little bit, but very disciplined on the levels and stop loss and stuff.
Yeah. Wow, yeah. Man, that's incredible. All right, so now you got to tell me though. Now I need to know about tell me about your trading, your 6-figure day today. I need to know about it. Like 100K profit in a day is literally more than most people make in an entire year. What did you trade today? And how did the TTG education help you execute on these trades? Like, were any of the trades you made, are you in, this is part of the 300K, right? So like 100K today is that's being included in 300, right?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Okay. So tell me, everybody on the live stream is dying to know what the hell did this guy trade today? So kind of walk me through your day. Tell me what you traded and then how did the TTG education kind of help you execute these trades?
Yeah, absolutely. So let me pull up my trades actually. So I'm not sure if you guys can see. So like this is all the trade I made today. First, let me go through Ruby. So Ruby, I think this one is like I make like 67K. Like this is the main one today. Okay. So the first trade I made was the short. So on the short side. So let me tell you my my thought process like going through this when I make the trade. So this popped up when I think it was some members in the group was mentioning, and then this popped up on my radar when it was I think it was trading at 30, 31, 32, and what I see is this just broke a major resistance in the pre-market, 25, and then the stock just like explode, and what I see here is like the RSI is like 86. So like I know this is like very standard, but like there's no sign of like reversal yet. So I'm sitting on my hand, and then when it's put in this candle, this like big red candle, like huge volume, I know that is that's a sign for like reversal. So like I go, I attack, and then 35. The first short.
What time frame candles is that? So everyone knows.
It's 10. So this is you see the 4 big green candles, and then the first red candle. So that's when I went for the short. So the reason is I see the huge volume on this candle, and then it's a red candle. It's a reversal sign for me.
Yeah, so the indecision doji.
Yeah. So I took the short, and then I cover on the 33 to the 33. I actually covered it too early, but it was like moving really fast. So I covered 33. My original profit is 31, but as you see, I covered too soon. But it is what it is.
Yeah.
So the second trade is the short again. So when I see that I covered too soon, I immediately file an entry again. So on this green candle, on the 10:20 a.m. candle, the first green candle, when it bounced, I short it again at 34.68, and then this
Okay.
one come all the way down to 25. But I cover it too early again. It's at 33.
Mm-hmm.
But it is what it is. Like profit is profit.
Absolutely,
So,
man.
yeah. And the third trade I make on this one is a long one. So the reason is for this blow up in the morning is the short. The short got blow up. They got squeezed. That's why it went like on the way to 38. So I figured
Mm-hmm.
like this stock has some some real fundamental news. And
Yep.
when I check it on Finviz, it has like a lot of like institutional holding as well. So this is not like some like scrappy company. So like I
Yeah.
change my thesis, and when I see it, the stock climb over like EMI 9, over it, I went long right here when the trade line crossed the VWAP at
Nice.
28. So it was at 1 p.m. And then I was up huge right here, like it go on way to 32, and I was expecting
Yep.
a squeeze, a squeeze into close, but it never happened. So like the stock broke down, and then I just exit at around like 30 right here.
Nice, man.
Yeah.
Great
So
job. Really great job.
yeah, I think it's just it's just like the opportunity is like so many opportunity right now out there. It's just like identify the A+ setup and then like really go for it.
Yeah, man. Definitely. And that's the thing. It's like you've gotta, and I think it's important too, like for me to just for people to realize, the people that are watching, it's like, being a sniper and waiting for those A+ setups is something that is really kind of helping. It's kind of helping Tuan really kind of really turn the corner and grow and progress as a trader. What would you recommend? And the people that are watching this live stream right now, would you recommend they join your training group, like given the market conditions that we've got right now?
Yeah, absolutely, man. Like it worth the investment like 100 times.
Yeah, well, yeah, you made $100,000 today. I'd say so.
Yeah, man.
That's 100 times exactly.
Yeah,
that's incredible, man. That's absolutely incredible. Well, congratulations, bro, on just a banner day. Just on a banner day, and I also want to point out to everybody that Tuan made this money today trading his own trade ideas.
yeah.
All right. And that's something that, I didn't make these trades today. None of the other moderators made these trades today. He took the education that he's gained, the hard work, the studying that he's put in to identify his own setups, to conduct his own analysis, and have confidence to absolutely attack them. This is what I mean by when I always tell people, like, TTG is not just a trade alert service. We will teach you how to stand on your own 2 feet and how to fish. And that is exactly what Juan did here today. And I'm just super proud of you, man. I'm so happy for you. Enjoy it, celebrate, but then come back tomorrow humble, and your P&L starts right back at zero tomorrow.
Yes.
And just don't get too far ahead of yourself. Just keep riding out this streak, but still keep protecting the downside, keep managing that risk, and forget what got you to the point where you're on the streak that you're having right now. And I think that this is just the beginning for you, my man. I'm super proud of you, bro. Congratulations.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it's It's really like unreal for me too, like on these games. And then I think like these like psychology lesson in your course. I watch I think like when I started, I watched it almost like every single day until like I remember it by heart. So, bro, like, I'm not even kidding. I'm not even kidding.
The psychology courses are they're my favorite course. I think there are a lot of our members, it's their favorite course. I think it's the part of trading. Not I think, I know that the trader psychology aspect of trading is what makes the difference. Like that is what separates great traders from the average traders. It's the trader psychology part. And without that, without having that piece of the puzzle down, you're never going to get to a point where people strive for where they get to be, you know? So I actually sometimes if I get into a rut and like I'm having a little bit of a funk or like my mind is off, I will even go and watch my own courses. It's kind of creepy because I'm watching myself talk to myself, but it's like sometimes even I need that reminder, and it's like that's something that no matter how long you've been trading for, you will forever be a student of the market, and you will always have to try to you know to resist that fear and greed, those emotions that come into play when traders usually kind of stray off the deep end a little bit and they get themselves into trouble. It's usually because one of those emotions is winning. And as a trader, you're going to realize that for your entire career, fear and greed, those two emotions are playing tug of war. And your job is to make sure that that tug of war game lasts forever. The second one of those emotions starts to win that tug of war, that's when you're screwed. That's when those big mistakes come, those emotional decisions come, and that's when those big losses come, and that's when things can start to unravel. So, you know, the trader psychology part is definitely, you know, where it's at. So, dude, again, congratulations, and thank you so much for coming on here today and kind of sharing this milestone and kind of talking to the viewers and other members. I'm sure you're going to get a bunch of people in chat are going to be messaging you tomorrow. So be ready for everybody to ask you questions. But I really appreciate you spending the time to come on here tonight with me, man. Congratulations again.
No problem, man. Anytime. Thanks.
See you in chat tomorrow. Right. Later, man. Absolutely incredible. Started with $2,000. Oh my God. So insane. I'm so happy for him, and I'm so proud of him. And again, guys, that didn't happen overnight. All right. He put in a lot of work, and a lot of studying, and it's really paying off, and it shows. It really pays off, and it shows. So my next guest, another amazing story. For anyone that is out there, okay, that is saying to themselves, oh, well, you know, I've only got a few $100. I don't know if that's enough money. Oh, $100,000, that's great. He's trading with huge size. I can't do that. This isn't for me. Anyone that's saying that, my next guest started with $5,000, fell all the way down to $450, stopped, learned, and has now taken that $450 and has brought it back up to $2,000 in just 3 weeks. Everybody give a big warm welcome to my boy, Bill. What's up, Bill? How you doing, my man?
Hey, Mike. How you doing?
I'm doing well, brother. I'm doing well, man. I got to say thank you so much for joining me today on this live. I know it means a lot for the viewers and the members, and I think that there's a lot of people here today that have gone through something probably very, very similar to what you have gone through, and a lot of people that kind of feel like, that's it, this is the end, it's over, I've lost it all, I'm doomed, and then felt like it was time to throw in the towel. You, my friend, are a prime example of what a lot of these people that are on this live that have been kind of going through something similar, a lot of them I think can learn from your journey, your process, and what you have gone through. So tell me, let's start off. You've been a member since November 2020, right?
Right.
So tell me a little bit here, tell me a little bit about yourself, as a trader, and were you in any other groups before you joined True Trading Group?
No, not at all. I started looking around for groups to join, and luckily came across you guys first, like what I heard. So started with the 3-day trial and joined up on my second day. And of course, immediately made the mistake that most people make. Figured I'm going to jump right in and start trading right along with you guys. So it was a wild ride. I had big wins, big losses, and 5,000 turned into 10,000 almost immediately, and dropped right back to 2, back up to 5, and that went on to about January. And then that's when the ride was over. I was down about a little over $400, and I just quit trading, went back to the education courses, got everything straight again, and I've been slowly building it back up over the last few weeks.
Awesome, man. Awesome. I got to tell you, Bill, I respect your resilience and your mindset to be able to grind it out like that. You know, a lot of traders, I mean, listen, you went from 5K, turned it into 10K, and then worked your way back down to $450. And that, for a lot of people, that would be enough to throw in the towel.
Almost.
So I got to give you credit, brothers, like to hang in there like that, and to make the decision like, okay, I'm going to stop. I got to go through the courses. Tell me kind of what happened. Like, how did you blow it up? Like, how did you go from 10,000 down to 450? Like, what was it that, now that you've gone through the courses, what was it that you realized you were doing wrong? And like, let's kind of tell me how that happened.
I wasn't listening to you. Risk management, you know, I was, when I was started off, pretty much just throw all my money in on one trade and expected to go the right way, and it wasn't, and I was staying in too long. I wasn't getting out when I was supposed to. My 10% all of a sudden became a 50% loss and a 60% loss, and yeah, I wasn't getting out, and I was just letting my losses become bigger and bigger and bigger, and that's where all my gains were turning into.
Right, exactly. And then now once you got down to, like, you know, $400 or $450 and change, what did you, when you said, okay, that's enough, what did you do?
I went back through the courses on everything many times. First thing was I got my percentage on what my risk would be on each trade. I sat down and said, okay, I'm going to risk this amount of money, and this is how much I'm going to put in. And I just started really sticking to my rule and would not let myself break it. No matter how good or bad the trade looked, I absolutely stuck to that rule and got out when the numbers told me to. And right. I didn't argue with the numbers. The numbers don't lie, and that's what I stuck to. And all of a sudden, my profits started majorly outweighing my losses. And I've had, I think, two losses in the last 2.5 weeks now.
Woo! That is awesome, man. That is awesome. And just to kind of add to what you said, I mean, this is something that you know, I always kind of tell members is like trying as hard as you can to be as robotic as you can. And it's like the analogy that I make all the time for people is, if I had an algorithm and if I had a computer and I gave that computer a command, yep, and I said, buy the stock at 10, stop out at 950, take profits at 1075, 1150, and 12. That was the command I gave a computer. When the computer buys a stock at 10 and it goes to 980 or 1020, the computer's going to do absolutely nothing, because those are not the price points of the command. But when the stock goes down to 950, that computer is going to stop out every single time. You have to be as robotic as you possibly can be. And I also make the analogy where I talk about, like, my little sister. My little sister has never traded a stock a day in her life, has absolutely no idea what she's doing. But if I sat you and my sister down, or anyone that's on this stream, and I sat them down next to each other and I said, okay, go through the month of March and achieve a 55% win rate. A lot of people are going to be able to do that. My sister will have no chance of doing that. But a lot of traders that are on this live stream will be able to do that. But then if I say to a lot of people on this live stream and my sister, if this stock gets to 950, press this button. My sister will do that better than 90% of the people on this live stream, because she has absolutely no emotional connection to that trade. It's easier for her to be robotic.
Yep.
That is where we have to get ourselves to as traders. We're not supposed to be good traders because we have that human element of emotion, and becoming that disciplined trader and becoming more robotic is what makes all the difference. Everyone that's watching this live stream right now, you guys are hearing from members, okay, that are profiting during what everyone thought was going to be a bloodbath. Let's not forget that just a week and a half ago, everybody was panicking because the markets were pulling back in. And you've now heard from two members, one who's up, almost $300,000 in 2 weeks, and another member that's turned, $450 into $2,000 over the last couple of weeks and has only had 2 losing trades along the way. This is what a professional education is going to help you guys do with any account size, help you be able to profit in any type of market environment. And what you're listening to right now is the actual proof of that. So tell me now, Bill, like you went from 450 to 2K in the last couple of weeks. Now tell me, like, what went right? Now we know what went wrong from going from 10 down to 450. Now tell me about how you've been climbing your way back. What have you been trading? What's been going right now to kind of get yourself headed back in the right direction?
I haven't been getting greedy. I know the numbers. When my numbers are achieved, that's like you said, that's when I push the button and getting out. Perfect example is the other day on Toner's option call in the Bank of America. He knew for a fact that or not for a fact, but he had a feeling it'd go up another 30, 40%. A lot of people luckily stayed in and they did get that extra money, but we all knew that here was the profit taking area, and that's when we got out, and we still left with almost 100% profit on that option take.
Yeah, that's right. Yep, that was 100. We actually did a live stream, and Chris Toner was actually on here going over that trade. Awesome, man. That's awesome that you capitalized on that move, man. That's absolutely awesome. So now my last, I'll leave you with this, Bill. Do you suggest that people that are watching this live stream right now that might be in your spot, the spot that you were in a couple of weeks ago, where they might be ready to throw in the towel, they've blown their account up, they've only got a couple $100, they're ready to quit? What would you say to those people right now watching this stream? Do you recommend going to a trading group?
Oh, 1,000%, man. I couldn't have done without you guys. Without you, my account would have been blown up, and I would have been through with trading for good, and that would have just been the end of it right there. I mean, couldn't have done it any other way without you.
Well, listen, man. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about going from 10K down to 400, but I am so honestly. It means. It's so much more impressive that you've gone from 450 to 2K than it is when you went from 5K to 10K. It's so much more impressive. And I really want you to be proud of that, because I'm telling you, most people would have given up at that moment. Most people would have said, I've only got $450. What am I going to do with that? The hell with this. Trading is I should have listened to my mom. I should have listened to my coworkers. I should have listened to my wife. I should have listened to all these people. Most people would have given up at that moment, but you've had the resilience. You stuck in there. You grinded it out. And to hear you kind of turn the corner like this, it's music to my ears, man. Stay on this path, and before you know it, you're going to be right back up to that 10K before you blink, my brother. Congrats, man. Keep it up.
In no time. Thanks, man.
Thanks for spending some time joining me on this live stream. Everybody that's on the live and my TTG fan, give a big warm thank you to Bill, and thank you, brother, for spending some time with us. I'll see you in chat tomorrow, my man.
Thanks, y'all. Have a good one.
Later, man. Oh, man, I love this. I don't think you guys realize how much fun I have when I bring members on. I don't think you guys realize how much fun I have when I bring members on. And now that I actually see who my next member is, I'm having even more fun. You son of a bitch. So Adam told me that he was going to have a surprise gift for me on my third guest. And honestly, the whole YouTube fam, you all know him very, very well, because I always use him as an example on these live streams. But I'm not bringing him on until I get 500 likes. I'm not bringing my next guest on until I have 500 likes on this video. Guys, show Bill and Twan how much you appreciate them coming on and sharing their stories with you. It's not easy to come on and share, numbers like that. It's not easy to come on and share experiences like that. Guys, show them how much you appreciate them coming on and sharing their journey with you, because there's no difference. There's no difference between Twan and Bill and all of you that are on this live stream right now. There's absolutely no difference. You heard Twan. He found True Trading Group just by finding a live stream, just like many of you have found TTG by finding a live stream. Okay? There's no difference, and I want you guys to just show them how much you appreciate it. There you go. Bang. Just like that. 500 likes. Just like that, we got 500 likes. Well, now, for my next and final guest, guys, this person joined True Trading Group in, I believe, April of 2020. And since joining, has grown his account 1,480%. Give a big warm welcome to my usual example when we talk about someone starting with a $500 account. Everybody give a big warm TTG welcome to my boy, Sean Miller. Sean, what is good, brother? How are you?
Oh!
Hey, what's up, man? How you doing, bro?
What's going on?
Dude, it's so funny because Adam said to me too, I knew I had Twan coming on. I knew I had Bill coming on. So when Adam was like, yo, I got a surprise for you for our third guest, I was like, oh, God. I'm like, what is he doing? I'm like, who's he bringing on? I'm like, and then once I saw on the thing that it was you, I was like, oh, man, this is going to be great. This is going to be good. Awesome, dude. Well, Sean, bro, thank you so much for coming on here, man, and joining me and the rest of the team here. I always, for those that don't know, obviously the TG fam, they all know Sean very well. Sean is very, very vocal in chat. He's been a member for a little while now, and has kind of become a very familiar voice in the chat with when he comments and everything. And he's very active on the YouTube streams. And I always use Sean as an example when I talk about people that start off with a small account. Because some people like, oh, well, Mike, you trade with large size. I can't do what you do. And it's like, it's not about how much money that you start with. That even if you have a few $100, you can still make a very good amount of money starting with a few $100. And I always use Sean as an example of that. So, Sean, tell us a little bit. You joined us in April 2020. You're about to come up on that 1 year mark. Tell us a little bit about yourself. Like, were you in any other groups before you joined? And like, talk to me about your trading, your journey, and what the TTG education and platform has done for you.
Okay, this is going to get me in trouble because my wife's in the other room, but I'm just going to say it anyway. All right. So whatever happens. Knows what's going on now. I blew up accounts before trading my own. Tens of thousands. 2 accounts, 10 grand each. And
okay.
I was done. I was like, I'm just not doing this anymore. But it's a passion, so I just kept watching videos, and I came across you. There's another guy that I love too. He's really conservative like you, not an aggressive style trader. So I just looked and I said, you know what? I just believe in you. So I pulled the trigger. And it's been the best experience ever. Look, it's not an easy experience. It is super difficult to get control of your own brain. Your brain is always telling you to do something that you're not supposed to do. And that's what I was doing. In the beginning, I killed it. I was risking it because I had to at $500. I mean, you go into an option at $3. If you're losing 50%, which you have to count on, that's a lot gone on the account. But I hit. I grew it to like $3 grand. And then Wolf's thoughts kept banging in my head. I wasn't taking profits out. I just kept trading with them. And I'm like, I'm going to take a little bit of each trade and dump it into a retirement account. So I'm like, all right, every time I won, I took 100 here, 300 here, 200 here. And next thing you know, I look over, I have $3 grand in the retirement account. The accounts didn't go up much because I kept taking the money out. But then I grew that to like 6,700. And then hell broke loose. Boom. I got crushed for a month and a half straight. I couldn't figure it out, down to $1,600. I'm like, what's going on? So I reached out to a couple of members that I was close to on the stream and chat. And I'm going to give them a shout out. Do you mind?
Yeah, no, shoot, man. Go ahead. Please give credit where credit is due, man. We're a family.
Okay. Chef Daddy for 2% all day. They took my mind and they twisted it back where it needed to be from like the beginning. And from that point going forward, my goal was simple, $100 a day. That's it. And I started with 2 contracts usually, right? I couldn't get to the 100. I wasn't moving that quickly, moving 10, 20 cents. And then I'd sell out because it started to turn. And I'd be like, okay, my goal now is not the $100 a day. It's 10 to 20 cents on a trade, bulk position off. After we spoke, move my stop loss off to my entry, and boom, I can just let that thing sit and ride. You know what I mean?
Yes, sure. Hell yeah, bro.
Yeah. And
hell yeah, man.
And what's crazy is you always, because I'm trading 10 contract time now. So if I'm up 10, I'm selling 8, boom, instantly, locking in the $80, right? And then making more than 80 on the 2 contracts that I'm riding on.
Right. Because there's so many times where when I get like that real good extension on my last take profit, even though it's like 25% size versus the 50 the chunk that I make more money on the 25% size because you get that follow through, but taking off that early profit makes it so much easier to hold it.
Yeah.
And it's like, and that's how you can really just extend those gains. And I'm actually really, really glad that you brought up, Chef Daddy, 2% a day, and the way that they were able to help you. And that is what TTG is all about.
Absolutely.
That is why I say that we are a family. I genuinely, and it's not just me, like our members in total genuinely give a shit about each other and want to help each other. I want to do everything that I can to help everyone succeed. And you're seeing our members, and I'm sure Chef Daddy and 2% a day, they're probably on this live stream because I know they're always on the lives. I don't know if they're on here or not, but I'm sure they probably are. But like the fact that they were able to help you and to help you turn things around, it's like that is what we are building here. And that's not what I am building. That's not what me and Adam are building. That is what we as a group are building. It is not the Michael Edwards show. It's true group. We are a family. I'm actually really, really happy that you brought that up. And I want to give a big shout out to Chef Daddy Florida and 2% a day for being there for Sean and for helping Sean during a time of need. That is what this is all about. That's what this is all about. So big shout out to 2% a day and Chef Daddy. I want to thank you guys personally for being there for Sean. That is what I've always dreamed about, like creating a true training group, and to see that unfold right here before our eyes is an absolutely amazing, beautiful thing. So thank you for the two of you. I hope you guys. Oh, there's Chef Daddy. I just saw Chef Daddy comment. I don't know if 2% a day is. Oh wait, he's there too. 2%. All right, they're both here. Awesome, cool. All right, perfect. I just saw both of them comment in chat. So awesome, man. That's great. So now, next question. You started with around $500.
Yeah.
As of today, you are at, I'm hearing 7,900.
74.19, I think. 79.17.
79.17 from $500.
That's not just
79.
19 cents.
What's that?
19 cents.
19 cents. You got to make sure count the 19 cents. You got to count the 19 cents. Oh man, that is awesome. So in just 1 year from starting at $500, and you're in chat every single day. Tell me a little bit, like, how did you do it? Like, I know you told me about, like, pulling the money up. Like, what is it that you trade, and how were you able to go from 500 up to the 700? Because I know you have listen, you now also are going to get bombarded with questions tomorrow in chat, because everyone with $500 in their account is going to want to know, what did you trade? How'd you do it?
In the beginning, it was spikes. And I was just trading frantically, to be honest with you. I was getting lucky most of the time in the beginning. And thank God I did, because it gave me the ability to now trade smart with some money, right? But I went from trading everything, not really knowing what kind of style of trader I was. Large cap options, small caps, you know, I was doing the whole realm of it. You know, X, right? But X was too slow for me. I'm a hyper dude. Like I'm like, I want excitement, and I want to do that stuff, you know? I like pressure.
Yep.
Work better being under pressure. So I drew it up, and then I was just playing everything again. I wasn't really following everything. I was being a wildcat. My head got fat. I just made a few thousand. I can trade anything. I'm great at everything. And then boom, I got destroyed. And then when I got destroyed, I went back, watched Trader Psychology again, which is by far worth the membership fee alone. Period. It's my favorite course. And then I just really dialed in on, when I play small caps and things like that, dialed in on resistance and support levels. And only played, if I missed the boat, I missed the boat. I have tomorrow to trade.
Yeah. Exactly.
Right?
That's really important thing.
I like to trade momentum and price action. And I like to trade the SPY for 50 cents at a clip. That gives me my 10 to 20 cents on my option. So as soon as I see, I like to trade morning where the momentum's huge. And when I see that, let's say the SPY going up 1.5, and the candles are getting smaller and smaller and smaller, the volume's getting smaller and smaller and smaller, then you see the doji on that instantaneously for that first crackdown, right? Get my 10, 15 cents, I'm out, my 8 cracks, I'm good. And then I'm just like setting my stop loss and my entry point. If I get knocked out, I'll wait for the next momentum setup.
Yep.
And then I just let it ride. If it goes up another 10, 20 cents, I raise my stop loss 10 cents. If it goes up another 10 cents, I'll raise it another 10 cents. Right. I'm not even looking at chart. I'm just protecting profit at this point. I already made more than what I wanted to make, right? So I'm just going to take every 10 cents it gives me at every 20 cents move. And then when it cracks finally, I'm out at the top. It cracks.
Awesome, man. I love it. Sean, I love it, bro.
Yeah.
I'm so damn proud of you, bro. Oh, it's so awesome, man. It's like, because and honestly, like, I've got to give you so much credit too, like, and so much respect, because like, just like with Bill, like so many people would have given up. You know, so many people have given up.
That's close.
You know, and it's like sometimes it's not that. You know, I think the worst thing to see is when someone gives up without even ever giving themselves a chance to see if they would ever be good in the first place, because they never learned.
Right.
They just started, they dumped the money in the account. They started playing around with stuff. They lost it. And they're like, whatever. But that person could be a millionaire trader and never even know. You know, so it's like there's so many people that are alive that I think that, you know, having blown up an account previously that would have given up. And I got to give you a lot of respect, man, for hanging in there and grinding it out and getting the emotions of the really, really turning things around. You know, what do you suggest for anyone that's on the live stream right now, that's previously blown an account up and it feels like they're about ready to quit? What do you say to them? What do you recommend to them? You think they should join True Trading Group? What are some words of wisdom you have for those people?
Yeah, look, it's the people within the group makes it so valuable. It's not 1, 2, 3. It's literally thousands of people that all look after each other. And if you don't join, you just keep wasting money. The key is to go through the course, get it, and then go through the course again. Because with any good movie that you watch that you love, you watch the second time, you don't even realize the part was in the movie the first time. And it's probably one of the best parts, right? You have to really absorb the material, not just review the material. Right?
Definitely, man.
And you have to follow rules. If you I break rules. Look, it happens. I still break rules like an idiot because I think I see it right, but it gets too far out that I can't go down $500 on a trade. It'll kill me. So you got to hang out, and then hopefully you can maybe recoup on another good setup. And just think of another trade, and the money will come if you just think that way. Don't worry about what you make. Worry about what you're not going to lose.
Yes. One of my favorite quotes.
That's why I'm gonna
get that tattooed across my back. That quote.
Yeah. A very wise man once told me, great trade.
I've heard that before. I don't know. Oh man, Sean, bro. Thank you so much for coming on here today with me, bro. I really enjoyed you coming on. I enjoyed talking with you, and I'm super proud of you, man. I'm so happy. I'm just so happy to hear about kind of where you're at.
Feeling good.
Yeah, man. I mean, this was awesome. Like talking to all of you guys, Twan, Bill, you. I mean, this was just awesome. Like I had a lot of fun, man. I appreciate you coming on. Everybody that's on the live, give a big shout out and a big huge thank you for Sean for coming on here. I've used him as an example for a long time. Oh, there it is, baby. Yes, the TTG swag. Yes.
Cool.
Yes. That's it. Oh, awesome, man. Sean, you're the best, bro. You're the best. I appreciate you, man. I'll see you in chat. Later, bro. Take care. Oh, man, this is so much fun. This is so much fun. In case you guys haven't realized, I absolutely freaking love my group. Like, I don't even think you guys understand, man. If anyone on here that is not a member and even slightest bit interested in trading does not sign up, you are doing yourself such a massive disservice. You're doing yourself such a massive disservice, guys. Get yourself an education, please. Please, you heard from 3 different TTG members here today that have gone through all different types of experiences, and you've heard their story, okay? You've heard their story. These are your peers, ladies and gentlemen. Listen to them. Don't just listen to me. Listen to them. There's no difference between them and you. There really isn't. All of them found True Trading Group on a live stream, guys. We're not, advertising all over the place. This is just you guys find us on a live stream, and you want to join the family. You guys join the family. You guys are doing a massive disservice to yourselves. If you're interested in trading and you're not getting an education, you're not joining the group. You're doing a massive disservice. Do not go about this on your own. Trading is a very lonely profession. Join a group that truly gives a damn about one another's success. I didn't even know that about Chef Daddy and 2% a day helping Sean. I didn't even know that. And I just, again, guys, Chef Daddy and 2% a day, thank you. Seriously, truly, and sincerely, thank you for being there for one of our own. We leave no trader behind in True Trading Group. And to hear that you guys were there for him, it really means a lot to me to know that the group is that strong and the family is that strong. It really makes me happy. It really, really makes me happy. So thank you guys, sincerely. What I want to do here now is I want to know once again, okay, I know I asked earlier, but once again, who here is on the live stream right now that is not a member of True Trading Group? If you're not a member, type TTG in chat right now if you're not a member of True Trading Group. All right, Santiago Prentes, Dennis Nealon, Mark Brenton, Bibbs, Michael Gary, Abe Q, Roseanne, Paul Fredericks, Alfred Diaz, Joe Rick, Chris Pereira, Dana, Alex Paul, Jamel Anderson, Tracy Reneke, All right, nice guys, good. So we have some non-TT members that are joining us here today on the live. I hope you guys really enjoyed. I hope you guys really enjoyed hearing directly from TTG members. Justin goes, "Yo, Mike, are you lit?" No, I'm not, but I am. Like, I just had so much fun, going through and talking talking to Bill and Twan and Sean. I feel like I'm lit. I had a lot of fun. I really did enjoy that. I really did. That was a lot of fun. So guys, listen, seriously, any of you that just types TTG in chat, I hope you guys really learned something here from listening to some of my TTG members. I hope you guys got a feel for the type of community that we are building here in True Trading Group. And, everyone that just typed TTG, you all just witnessed the true value of True Trading Group, the education, the tools, the community. And if you are willing to put in the work, you can also learn, trade, and profit. No one's going to do the work for you. Okay? You heard it. What did you hear? All three of them said one specific thing in common. What was it? Anybody remember what the one thing all three of them had in common? They all went back and reviewed the courses. They all went back and put in the time, the energy, the effort to learn this skill. All three of them did not get to where they are overnight. All three did not get to where they are overnight. You have to be willing to put in some time, some energy, and some effort. And if you guys are anyone that's on the live that is interested, you want to see if TTG is right for you, sign up tonight for our 7-day trial. Join us in chat tomorrow. We have a 7-day trial. You guys can come be in the chat, be part of the group, see the camaraderie, feel what it's like to be part of the family, see that what the education can do for your trading. It's just $3. It's a one-time payment. It's not reoccurring. There's no auto renew. It's literally just a one-time payment of $3. Go to ttgthree.com and join us for a 7-day trial. You'll be able to come on our dashboard, see the different tools and resources available to you as a full member. You'll get 3 days to come in our trading chat room live with myself and the rest of the fam. And you're also going to get 3 sample trial courses included in that program as well. It's only $3, okay? There's no obligation. You guys could upgrade to a full membership if you want, but you're under no obligation to do so. Once your 7-day trial is over, it just expires. That's it. Nothing happens. Okay, it's only $3. Go to ttgthree.com. Okay, now, anyone else that's interested in, you guys are looking to join the team here now full time. If you guys are ready to join the team, you're ready to get the full education, you're ready to get access to all the resources and tools and become part of the TTG family, you better be willing to put in a little bit of effort, because no one's going to do the work for you. No one is going to help you achieve your goals. Okay, you have to be able to be willing to put in that work. It all starts with getting the right education, having access to the right tools, and being part of the right community that, like I said, will help you learn, trade, and profit. And that is what TTG is all about, as you saw firsthand here today on this live stream. Now, I'm going to repeat this about our membership, okay? Because we are a very transparent group in True Trading Group, as you can see. All right, TTG, it's not a follow the leader. We are a group. We are a family. We're fully transparent with all of our members, not only from a trading standpoint, but from a business standpoint as well. And last week, Adam's my partner and co-founder of True Trading Group. Adam and I found out that our data service provider was giving us a discounted cost on the data feeds that we pay for. So we're a platform. It's not just a trade alert service. When you join True Trading Group, you're not just getting trade alerts. You are getting access to real-time level 1, real-time full book level 2, real-time options data, a stock scanner, a stock screener, analyst reports, a charting software. You guys are getting access to so many different things and tools that cost us money to implement on the platform for all of our members. That data feed costs us money. So we actually found out that we were getting a discount by about 30%. Our costs were going down because we had enough people or enough individual accounts that we were paying for that we were able to get a lower price. Instead of Adam and I taking that savings and just putting that extra money in our pocket, we decided to pass that savings on to new members. So we actually just reduced the price of the membership. Anyone that was already a member and paid the higher price point, we're giving them a $100 credit and giving them access to 2 free private study groups. Okay, so listen up. Anyone that paid more than $1,250 for a True Trading Group 1-year membership, anyone that's already a member paid more than $1,250, you will get a $100 credit towards your annual membership renewal or a $100 credit towards your lifetime upgrade. You will also get 2 free private study group sessions with one of our TTG moderators. Okay? Adam and I are trying to disrupt an entire industry, guys. The amounts that some of these other groups charge is absolutely insane. And I want this to be affordable to everyone. It should not cost you 10 grand, 7 grand, 5 grand to learn how to do this. This is a skill that can eventually change the entire course and the direction of the rest of your life. People should have access to it. A 1-year membership to True Trading Group would normally cost you $2,212. But tonight you can save 45% and get it for only $1,206 until midnight tonight when you use coupon code TTG121. That price is going to go up at midnight and will continue to go up every single 24-hour period as we work our way back up to $2,000. But we have since passed that savings down to our new members. And like I said, if you're all a member, you get the $100 credit towards your renewal or your lifetime upgrade and 2 free private study group sessions. But if you are a new member, use that coupon code by midnight tonight, lock in a 45% discount, and get access to a 1-year membership for just $1,206. There are no upsells. There's no add-ons. Every single thing that we have on our platform, you get access to as a member of True Trading. Okay? Again, the price will be going up. We're going to walk this price back up towards that $2,000 mark. Okay, which is still cheaper than most of the other services that are out there. Guys, I want my TTG members that are on the live stream right now. How many of you think that the TTG membership is worth $2 grand? If you think it's worth more, comment how much you think it's worth. If you think it's worth less than $2 grand, comment how much you think it's worth. I want my TTG fam's honest assessment on how much you think a 1-year membership is worth. For anyone that's watching this live stream right now, and is maybe considering joining, but thinks $1,200 is a lot of money, I want you to comment in chat right now how much you think that the membership is worth. Now, if you are someone that's not a member and you're considering joining the group, read the comments coming through chat. Don't listen to me. Listen to your peers. Listen to people that are in the exact same position that you want to be in or that you're considering to be in. Before I get into why $1,200 is not a lot of money for a membership to True Trading Group, because wait till I tell you what you actually get. We're a lot more than the chat and trade alerts. You get access to so much as a member of True Trading Group. But before I get into that, how many of my TTG fans have already made their subscription fee back? Sound off in chat if you've already made your fee back. Once anyone that's not a member, pay very close attention to comments that are coming through in chat as you see my TTG fam that are commenting and sounding off on what the membership is worth and if they've already made their fee back. When you become a trader, you have to realize you're the ultimate entrepreneur. I'm not sure of many other places you can invest $1,206 in an education for yourself and then start making money with a few $100 right after that. You're starting your own business as a trader for less than $2 grand. That's what you're doing. And if anyone is on here, if you're waiting for a larger sale, don't. The price is not going to be cheaper than it is right now, $1,206 when you use coupon code TTG121. Because we will be walking that price back up to $2,000. At midnight tonight, the price goes up by a few bucks. and will continue to go up every single 24-hour period as we work our price back up to $2,000. I have to sneeze. Okay, so you guys want to talk about ground floor opportunity? This is it, okay? It will not get cheaper than where it is right now, $1,206. Do not wait for Memorial Day weekend, July 4th, Thanksgiving, okay? No, it will not be cheaper than it is right now, okay? You want to talk about the next big thing, investing in the next big thing? That's you investing in yourself. That's the next big thing with a membership to True Trading Group. As a membership of TTG, let me explain what you guys are getting. You're going to get access to all the top premium trading tools and products because we bundle them together as part of your membership. With your membership comes Benzinga Pro's real-time news feed. This is a breaking to the second news alert directly inside of our chat room. It also comes with a squawk box feature that lets you turn on your speakers and listen to the news as someone reads the headlines out loud to you instead of you reading the news yourself. This is included with your membership, no additional cost. Also, real-time level 1, real-time full book level 2, real-time options data. That's included with your membership. It comes with a trade simulator so you can practice trading with fake money while you implement what you learned in the courses. Remember the common theme from Tuan, Bill, and Sean. Go through the courses. Practice implementing what you learn on the simulator first. Prove to yourself you can make money on the sim before you start trading with your hard-earned cash. You'll also get access to a trade ideas real-time scanner that shows you stocks making new highs, stocks that have volume increases, your top gainers. This will help you guys stay focused on the day and identify what are the hottest stocks and where you should be focusing your attention. Then you also have access to TradingView's Pro Charting software. This is one of the most commonly used charting softwares by active traders today, and it is included at no additional fee when you use coupon code TTG121. You're going to get a minimum of 10 easy-to-follow, actionable, real-time trade alerts per week from a community of traders that's currently sporting over an 80% win rate. We are fully transparent in True Trading Group. We keep a trading journal on our website that literally shows you every single buy and every single sell that our moderators make throughout the trading day, so you can track all the wins, all the losses, all the break-evens right there specifically for you guys to see. You're also going to get access to one small private study group session with one of our moderators. That's going to be something where you guys can actually go through, ask questions, get lessons, and talk about different topics that you need help with. Then you have the entire curriculum. I didn't even get to the curriculum yet. This is a 15-course curriculum that is everything included from beginner and foundation courses, advanced courses, option courses, trader psychology courses, swing trading courses, how to trade during a market crash. You get access to all of these courses. This is a simplified version of the education I received when I was working at the fund in New York City. The courses come in text and video format, whichever is easier for you to learn. And there's no VIP Pro courses that cost more money. All of our courses are included when you sign up with coupon code TTG121. In addition to the courses, there's a video library that has over 100 hours of additional educational video content that is previously recorded workshops and webinars that myself and the other moderators have conducted covering various trading topics. Some are, how to grow a $500 account to $25K, how to trade while working a full-time job, how to resist FOMO and have confidence pulling the trigger. All of this you get access to, guys, at no additional cost or fee. So you want to talk about value? Let me put things into perspective. If you join right now with the coupon code TTG121, you'll pay $1,206 for a one-year membership and get access to everything I just said. That Benzinga newsfeed, if you paid for it through Benzinga directly, they would charge you $1,188 a year for that newsfeed. That's your entire membership. This is what I mean by 1206 $1206 for a membership is an absolute steal. The price is not going to be cheaper. Do not wait for a bigger sale. There will not be one. $1206 by midnight tonight. If you use coupon code TTG121, the price goes up at midnight. Real-time level 1, real-time level 2, and the options data, that would cost you $990 a year. The trade simulator, $750 a year. And TradingView, their charting software, $720 a year. Those 4 tools, which are included for free with your membership, would cost you $3,648 a year if you paid for them yourself. And guys, we give back to all of our members as well. Every time TTG gets 300 new members, we raffle off a Tesla or 30 grand. If you caught my live stream last night, you will have seen us give away $30,000 to one lucky TTG member. All you need to do to be included in the next raffle, which I believe we're like 25 or 30% of the way there already, is to be a full-time member of True Trading Group to be able to register for that raffle. We've given away $280,000 already in raffle giveaways to our TTG members. And we also have our TTG stimulus plan. My TTG members, stick around here. Adam will be on in just a couple of minutes to go over the password for you guys. Okay. What we did for our members in the month of March, we are doing our TTG stimulus plan. Every trading day in the month of March, we are giving away $100 to 5 TTG members. It was just something we were doing while we were waiting for, the government to figure out the stimulus plan and everything. And a lot of people thought they were going to get it in February. So we said, you know what, the hell with the government. We're going to do it ourselves. And just a little something extra that we do for our TTG fam. So my TTG members, stick around. Adam will be on in just a couple of minutes to give you guys the password to get into the giveaway room so you guys can participate in the $100 giveaway. All right. And then listen up, guys. Last but not least, anyone that's still on the fence, after seeing and hearing from Twan, Bill, and Sean, I've got one more thing I'll do for you. If you guys are considering joining the group, I'm going to show you how much I believe that this can work for you. This is how much I believe that if you're willing to put in some work, you can be successful. Here's what I'm willing to do. Join by midnight tonight with that coupon code. And then if you go through all of our courses, if you pass all the quizzes that are at the end of the courses and attend a private study group. So if you do those 3 things, and still don't make back the $1,206 at least one time during your year membership, I will give you all of your money back. I am offering you a full refund, money back guarantee if you don't make $1206 back at least one time throughout your membership, if you do those 3 things, because that means you put in some work. So if you're willing to go through the courses, you pass all the quizzes, you attend the private study group, you put in an effort. So if you don't make it back at least once throughout your membership, I'll give you all your money back. Everything I'm saying to you is on the checkout page. And lastly, gift to you. Sign up by midnight tonight. I'm going to throw in a free Amazon Kindle Fire HD tablet. I'm even going to cover the shipping. Totally free. It's the perfect tool for you to stay connected while you're on the go. Don't try to trade from your cell phone. Use the Amazon Kindle. I'm going to send it to you totally free. We're even going to cover the shipping. Everything I'm saying to you is on our checkout page. This is not a joke. The ball is now in your court. I'm putting my money where my mouth is. I'm giving you a money back guarantee. I'm giving you a free Kindle. I'm giving you a 45% discount. The rest is up to you. Sign up with coupon code TTG121 by midnight tonight to take advantage of everything that we just said. And then don't forget, if you're still unsure and you want to try us out for 7 days, go to ttgthree.com to sign up for the 7-day trial. It's only $3, one-time payment, not reoccurring, no order renew. Now, if you sign up for the trial, you will not get the $1206 price point. You won't get the free Amazon Kindle Fire either. But if you want to try us out for a couple of days, see what it's like to be part of the group, decide if True Trading was right for you. Be my guest. Go to ttgthree.com. Sign up for that now. You'll be able to join us in chat tomorrow. And Wednesday and Thursday, and also get some courses included as well. All right? Otherwise, use coupon code TTG121 to lock in that discounted price, get a free Amazon Kindle, and a money-back guarantee. All right? So thanks for joining me tonight, guys. Adam, if you want to come on and give our group the password for the giveaway or for the stimulus.
What's going on, guys? How's it going? So for our TTG members this evening that will be joining us, let me go ahead and log in real quick. Make sure I got the right one. 1 second. One sec, Mike.
Yep.
All right, guys. So what you're going to want to do, hang on. Okay, perfect. So what you're going to want to do is this. You're going to go into your member dashboard like so. You're going to click on the orange button that says giveaway room. You are going to be prompted for a password. That password is, where are we at? Where are we at? I had it a second ago. Ah, there we go. The password is going to be case sensitive. It's going to be Stimmy 2021. You enter that. You get this green button. Click it. Bada bing, bada boom. You're in the giveaway room.
That was good. Bada bing, bada boom. You're in the giveaway room. There it is, folks. And look how quick
that is. Look at y'all fiends for that greenbacks. All right, we're gonna start in like 7 minutes because wife's gonna kill me if I don't get home. So, all right,
bro.
All right.
Later, man. All right, guys. So there you have it. So all my TTG members, you guys can head on over to the giveaway room. And Adam is going to be giving away $100 to a bunch of TTG members.
I'm probably going to give away like $3,000 tonight.
Oh, okay. Adam's feeling jolly. All right, guys. So there you go. Maybe get your butts over there. It looks like Adam might be going nuts tonight. He might give away $3,000 instead of $500. But just a lot of fun stuff we do with our TTG members, guys. Like I said, we always give back to our members. And as we grow as a group, we bring our members along, and we include our members in a lot of things. We do a lot of fun stuff with our members, as you guys can see. As you saw yesterday, I gave $30,000 away to Glenn. Yesterday was our lucky winner from the Tesla $30,000 giveaway. And now today, Adam's going to go in there and give some money away to our members as well. So take advantage, guys. Join the group, join the family. Use coupon code TTG121. Before midnight tonight, lock in that 12 or 6 price point. Thanks for joining me tonight, guys. You're the best. I love you all, my TTG fam. I love you. I'll see you in chat tomorrow. Subscribe, turn on the notifications, smash that like button if you haven't done so already.